Hey everyone, this is Sora LaChance. Today we have a bunch of Final Fantasy figures have been coming in. In this video, we are going to be checking out the Cait Sith figure first. As you know, I just got my Final Fantasy XIII Good Smile figure, and today I got both my Final Fantasy XVI Formism diorama as well as this Final Fantasy VII Cait Sith Bring Arts figure. I actually don't own any of the other Bring Arts Final Fantasy VII figures. I kind of decided not to get them since I already have static arts as well as a couple play arts Kai that look really good already. So I didn't want to just get a bunch of smaller ligmented figures that would crowd up my Final Fantasy VII shelf. There's no other figures that I know of Cait Sith and Fat Moogle. From what I've seen online, it looks really gorgeous even though it's a ligmented figure since the Fat Moogle doesn't pose too much. And it just felt like the perfect addition to add into my Final Fantasy VII shelf. So I want to hurry up and just get to opening these figures. Let's open Cait Sith here so I can also hurry up and open that 16 diorama. As usual, we're going to go ahead and get a look at the box here first. Pretty simple, just a white Bring Arts box with a really nice picture of him on the front. There's no way to open it up and look at the figure inside before unboxing it. As well as on the back, just a few images of how to display the figure, as well as all the information in Japanese. Now let's unbox this cat. So right away here, I can tell you, I made some room in my Final Fantasy VII shelf for this figure, and I did not know it was this massive. I mean, just look at it compared to my hand. With my fingers spread, it's like the size of my entire hand. This is the largest Bring Arts figure that I have ever seen, and I did not know that it was going to be like this. I guess the Cait Sith is the same size as everyone else, but he's like probably 2 or 3 times the size of what I would imagine Cloud would be. This is insane. But he definitely doesn't have a big range of motion. It feels like his head would move, but he doesn't. And his arms slightly move up and down. That's about all the movement that this Fat Moogle has. And everything's attached. I do love the little zipper in the back, though I doubt I'll ever be able to see it. And again, it almost feels like the feet would move as well, but they don't. The only thing that really has any range of motion here is going to be his arms. But I cannot believe how big this ended up being. I thought we'd just get a little bit closer look at him here for a second. You can see a little better that nice zipper on the back that I was talking about. You can see there's a little bit of ligmentation on the arms there, as well as that crack where you can see his head attached to the top. And then see the Cait Sith. This feels more like the tiny size. I mean, this is the size of a single finger of mine. I just don't think I realized he'd be that big on this Fat Moogle here. I gotta get his little plastic off of his neck. Lost his little ascot cape there. Same, he doesn't have like a big range of motion, but I feel like he doesn't really need it because he's pretty small. You basically just want him like resting on the back of the Fat Moogle. He does come with just a tiny little megaphone, and I am really happy. I wish they were different colors, but it does come with materia embedded inside of his megaphone here. And lastly, I don't want to take them all out until it's display time here, but he just comes with a couple of other options, basically just to keep his hands turned if you want any of his elbows angled, as well as hands to both be outstretched in a fist, or one on the right here to hold his microphone. He also comes with just this normal stand here that you could display Cait Sith on. But what I find really interesting is this. This is a small piece that you put on the back of Fat Moogle, in between his wings, and it makes it so you can actually attach that stand to the back of the Fat Moogle. It comes with this extra tiny piece right here. That will fit into this small hole in the back of Cait Sith, so that we don't have to have him displayed separately, and you can actually have him just kind of looking like he's floating attached to the back of the fat Moogle here. That's just kind of a rough attachment. Let's get a couple of these pieces and actually set them up. For this first setup here, I tried to just go for something pretty simple just to look at the Cait Sith. I just used his regular open hand, like he's waving hello or asking for some kind of high five, and his other hand is holding that megaphone. Next, I switched out his hands for fists to just kind of put him in a simple standing and fighting pose like he's ready to throw a punch. And here, I wanted to try to do something a little bit different. I'm surprised how dynamic he actually ended up looking, like he's actually jumping and using his megaphone to attack. It looks better than I expected. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Cait Sith and Fat Moogle! Here I just set them up in a pretty simple manner of Cait Sith riding on his back, saying hello. But then the way I knew I wanted to set him up from the beginning was him just kind of jumping straight up into the air, using his megaphone to attack, riding on that fat Moogle. It looks absolutely amazing. I love the way that it simply attaches to its back to mostly hide the fact that it is a ligmented figure, and I could not be happier here. Now, I had went in beforehand in my Final Fantasy VII shelf. I thought I rearranged some stuff to make room for a little Bring Arts figure right here. I was wrong. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more work before I'm even going to be able to fit this Moogle inside of this 7 shelf. Kind of thinking maybe if I use stands to raise up Rufus and both Clouds in the back, I can make it work, but this could be a problem. He's beautiful, I love him, but this is far larger than I anticipated. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and set him aside. We'll figure that out at a different time. Alright, well, I can't deny that I'm a little upset that I don't know where I'm going to put Cait Sith. Hopefully I can figure out somewhere soon. Make sure to look at my TikTok. I'll probably end up posting my Final Fantasy VII figure shelf once I update it and find a good place to put him. So maybe you'll end up seeing what I do. But I'm so excited about both my Final Fantasy figures that just came in. I got that amazing Cait Sith, and we also got this amazing Final Fantasy XVI diorama. Definitely make sure to go and check out the Final Fantasy XVI unboxing. Posting both of these at the exact same time, so check the link in the description. Definitely remember to like this video if you enjoyed my unboxing today of Cait Sith. Subscribe for more unboxings so you can see other Final Fantasy figures I get to open, other pre-orders I have coming in. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see, or if you want to see any other figures up close. But for now, I gotta go find a place to put that Cait Sith and Moogle Bring Arts. Thank you again for coming. I'm Sora LaChance. Bye.